I feel like me and Rez need some of that ooze for the gym. If this is the
what I need the ooze for the gym.
If this is the result, man, we all should be oozing right now. Not juicing, oozing.
Yeah. Screw steroids. Give me some green mutagen. All right. Anyways. Listen to Branches, welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we actually haven't done a full-fledged turtle review. It's been a couple weeks. I was just thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, we did review the Casey set, didn't we?
Yeah.
But today we got one of my most excited figures for the year came out, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze Super Shredder.
Just say it, Kevin Nash.
Big sexy in the house.
Yeah.
I actually have one of these currently on order as well. Because I pre-ordered it thinking that I might not see it in stores. And then I found one in stores literally the next day. But you can't cancel the pre-order. So I got an extra shredder coming. But that's fine. Yeah, well, there's that. Like, I can either sell it depending... Like, if I'll be honest, if it, like, doubles or triples in price, yeah, he's going bye-bye. But I've had somebody already toss the idea of getting a Kevin Nash head to do a custom with. So you can have, like, Super Shredder, and then you can have Big Sexy when he's, like... When you see, like, the production photos, you see him without the helmet.
Yeah.
So, like, make that figure.
Yeah.
It's something I was
can do that, actually.
considering. It'd be actually pretty easy. I think the hard part would be finding a Kevin Nash head the right size.
Ooh.
Because he is a fairly large action figure. Also, if you've probably seen the display video before this actually came up. Because this will probably be out like right after. But yeah, we made a little display. There'll be photos at the end of this video. And then if you guys haven't checked it out, definitely recommend going check it out. Have a card right there. But anyways, we're just going to get into it. So without further ado, for the packaging, it is a VHS/poster cover.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I really love it. Especially because like the sizing of the figure definitely, like this looks like a VHS. Now, if you guys don't know what a VHS was, I feel like if you're like into, like you're looking to get this figure, you probably know what a VHS was,
yeah.
Right? I don't know about if younger kids would be buying the Turtles. But anyways, you put it inside of a Oh man, I had to explain what a VCR is.
No,
too.
we're done. Moving on.
Okay. But yeah, you got the poster on the front here. You get the Z Shredder on the sides. Oh, I really like that picture. I like how it's like darkened into. That's pretty menacing looking. Top of the package, just some black, more Secret of the Ooze. On the back, you get him with the ducks. But I will say, I think I made a better one.
You think so?
From what I remember of the display they did, mine's definitely more elaborate and more movie accurate. Because they did it like the dock was destroyed, and that's what he's standing on. But when it was fully destroyed, he was dead. He was smooshed.
That is true.
Well, the one I made is like right when he starts breaking stuff. But anyways, let's look at some legal mumbo jumbo on the bottom. And then if you open it up, you get him all menacing right there, and then we've also unboxed him on the stream as well. Sadly enough, there's like nothing going on here though, right? Like literal nothing. There's no dock or anything in the back. That's a little disappointing.
Well, maybe it's supposed to be that dark background itself, you know.
Ooh. So if you buy it, probably just gonna leave it like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, since we got him open up out of his cardboard prison, let's get into him. Alright, so now that we got Big Sexy open up out of his cardboard prison, first and foremost, he has some accessories. Starting with, he comes with a canister of TGRI Ooze. So you get the... Man, I almost want to say it's like translucent plastic with green in it, but I think it's just green plastic. It's hard to tell. It's definitely not painted over top, but...
I feel like it's just a piece of plastic painted.
Yeah, it's just like, it's almost like a green straw with the stuff over top of it. But looks really nice. Like, it looks like the movie.
It's fancy.
To be fair. Get the metallic silver here for the metal bits. Looks cool. I kind of wish he maybe had one that was like broken. You know? Might have been kind of cool. Actually, you know what he needed was the syringe.
Oh, yeah, definitely should have got that.
Yeah, what he injects himself with. Well, I guess that'd be a thing, like, if they do the shredder, the actual shredder, we need the syringe, and then you need him. He also comes with this giant, I'm not sure what to call it, It's like a double-bladed axe spear. Probably has an official name. Let me know in the comments section below. But it looks nice. Got some, again, some metallic silver here for the blade portion. Has, what I think my favorite thing is it has like the edging, like if it was a blade, but it's still rounded, so it's not like you're gonna hurt.
It's got details in there.
Not hurt yourself, but it looks like a proper blade. It's even got like the little holes on the top here, which is cool. And then you got the guard here, and then matte black here for the stab portion. Then you got this little serrated bit at the tip here, which is cool. Super Shredder didn't use anything in the movie though.
Yeah, so I don't know why.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to complain about getting extra stuff. Extra stuff's cool, and then you can have him posing and like actually have a weapon to pose with, which is cool. Like, it gives you definitely more display ability out of him than just him like this, because that's how he looked in the movie. So I definitely like the inclusion of the weapon, especially since it was something that we didn't see in the movie. They could kind of just do whatever they want with this. So I think having a weapon that we never really seen is also actually kind of cool. So I'm definitely down with having Super Shredder having a bladed thing. But for the most part, for display purposes, he's mainly just be punching things. Which for his hands, he comes with a bare fist to punch things, which is great. It's
got some massive muscles, man.
Well, it is
Swole is the goal, son.
It is Kevin Nash underneath this thing, so you gotta imagine it'd be decently sized. But fists are fairly nice. And then he comes with 2 open hands. My favorite thing too is his hands look like they're burnt. Yeah. Like they just look like very large Freddy hands.
Why is it so crispy?
Without the gloves. Well, because he's mutated, right?
Yeah.
So and that's why he's kind of got that crispy look to him.
You think so?
Well, that's why. Now, granted, it made him crispy, but it left the dog and the snapping turtle alone. So, not sure why they were okay. But he also comes with a pair of actually 3 different gripping hands, depending on what you want to pose with. This one's mainly for the Ooze canister. These 2 are actually for the spear if you want him double-handing it. Which I think if I was actually posing with anything, I kind of want him with the Ooze.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. That might be an option. But I guess I'll put it on him since that's mainly how I'm going to be posing him anyways. So if you want to swap the hands, which make sure we got the right one. All right. You just want to go. It's kind of hard because he's got all these pointy bits.
Yeah.
On a high note, they're flexible.
Yeah, but you don't want to bend them though.
Yeah, I don't really want to mess around with them too much. So the best thing is you can rotate this section 2 here. So like this little gauntlet rotates. You just kind of get it to where you feel comfortable, which isn't too many with this guy. Then you just grab the base of the forearm, grab as close to the joint as you can. Then you just pull it out. Pull it out. We might have to heat this guy.
Didn't you switch these already?
Nope.
Oh, that's the first one.
Oh, alright, got that off. I don't really recommend rotating too much, but sometimes it helps. But you want to try to mitigate the amount of stress on that hinge joint.
You should spit on it sometime, Steve.
Just like, that's why we got the Ooze. We gotta get some Ooze on it. Don't say it, comment section. But anyways, so got him with Ooze canister.
Definitely, that'll be the way to pose him, is the Ooze canister.
Just like, come and get it, Toidos.
Yeah.
That's Bebop. Wrong voice. Anyways. But going over the rest of Shredder's details, looks freaking awesome.
Shredded details, Steve.
Right? Well, look at him. He's just blades for days. His helmet is a giant saw blade. My one nitpick on, at least detail-wise looking at it,
is that he's missing sunglasses?
Well, it's not sunglasses. Mine's a little googly.
Yeah, that's why he needs sunglasses for, Steve.
Well, I don't know. He's a mutant, right? Maybe that's just how his eyes were. Maybe it's
just gonna make me go home and watch the movie.
Maybe because he injected himself with it, he kind of knocked his eyes loose, you know? Gave him a little bit of a lazy eye to compensate for the muscle build, you know? But to me, for the eyes aren't a big deal. Because for the most part, it's not like they're super googly, but it's definitely noticeable.
It's not a deal breaker?
No, but I think the helmet doesn't look quite on correctly. Because there's it seems to me like there's a little bit too much gappage.
Well, I mean, hopefully the next one that comes in
super sections. I think it's fine. Look, it looks good. Because to me, it's definitely this is its own separate piece. and then it got glued on. But it's just not quite lined up right, but it's like good enough. Shoulder pads look freaking gnarly. For the paint job, it's like a dull metallic silver with like some gunmetal inside to kind of give it like that dirty oil look.
It definitely works because it actually replicates the armor.
Yeah, and then you got like the top of the cape here, which you kind of see on the front here too, and then it transitions into this very gorgeous looking fabric.
I don't know if that's what you would call that super shredder cape gorgeous.
Oh, but look, it's so shiny. I think my only issue is I wish it was like that on the undersection, but to be honest, I haven't rechecked the movie yet, but I would imagine it's probably darker on the inside. For his body, definitely can tell that he's wearing, like, to me it looks like those muscle suits, right?
Yeah.
Is what he's wearing. It's just like a pink muscle suit with like some like black airbrushing here and there. But on the figure here, you definitely get some highlighted paint sections, which almost makes it like cartoony looking in a way.
It's a good thing.
But yeah, I was gonna say, but that's kind of how the movie was, so too. So, to be fair, but definitely helps to show off all of his ripped muscles.
Oh, he's definitely ripped.
Like Super Shredder is almost giving Arnold a run for his money here a little bit. Not quite, but almost. Then he's got his little belt here with his little underoos, which has like a little divots here, which is a little strange. For his legs, super jacked as well. You also get the guards here for the front of the feet, or the boots, I should say. Are they even boots? Because like that's like socks and like.
He's got socks and sandals, and
yeah, it's like sandals, and it's like, yeah, it looks kind of like it's just wrapped up, but it almost just looks like giant boots. But blades look really nice. Again, I like the fact that they're soft, so you don't have to worry about breaking them. But the issue with them being soft is if they get put in one position for long enough, they'll kind of hold. But you can always fix that by just heating it up. It's pretty simple. For his articulation, head can look side to side, a little bit up, a little bit down. Shoulders go up about that far, down about that far, forward about that far, back about that far. The shoulders do get a bit in the way, so it kind of hinders the articulation, but for the most part, it's not like you're really be having like his arms like above his head anyways.
Yeah.
Like that's just not something you've seen in the movie anyways. So for his elbows, double jointed, which is weird, right? Because like that's his forearm, but it's bendable.
Whoa.
It's strange. Like I like it because for the most part, like this is the joint that makes sense, but you get more play out of it. And it's weird looking, but surprisingly it works well. Also rotation at the gauntlet. Hand can rotate all the way around. Hinge forward and back. Can bend forward a little bit. Back about that far. A little bit of rotation at the top of the chest. A little bit of a wiggle. Same with that waist here. Can rear back about that far forward. Legs can go out about that far. Got to be a little careful with the belt here. Anywhere's about that far. A little bit of a forward kick. Not too much of a back kick. To be honest, this kind of hinders them a lot. A little bit of rotation on top of the thigh there. Bend at the knee. Can also not rotate it at the gauntlet. Feet should rotate. Side to side, forward and back.
They don't break his sandals off.
They don't rotate. Huh. I just now noticed that. You only really get a pivot.
It's an odd joint, though.
But it looks like that's a joint right there, yeah.
Right?
I'm not going to mess with it, but then, okay. Guess. And for some quick comparisons, here is the NECA Super Shredder compared next to some other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie figures with the 1990s film versions of Leonardo and Donatello. And here's with Michelangelo and Raphael. And here is with the Casey Jones and Raphael in Disguise 2-pack. And here is with some babies! Well, babies I haven't opened yet. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles quarter scale baby turtle accessory set. I'm probably going to leave them in the package. I don't really got a reason to open them, and I kind of just wanted it just for the extra parts, but I still haven't used them yet. Anyways, moving on. And here he is next to some Mattel wrestling figures, because he was acted by Kevin Nash in the film. Figures makes sense anyways. But here he is with the Mattel Elite Series The Fiend and Goldberg. So overall, for the NECA Super Shredder figure, this guy's awesome. If you guys like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze, please buy this figure. He's $30. He's huge. Like, I think that's one thing we didn't really talk about when we're reviewing him, is that he's much larger than all the other NECA Turtles and just NECA characters in general that we've gotten. And then he's still bigger than most of the other NECA figures. So he's like, he's not as big as that Armored Predator, but like, he gives it a run for its money.
Well, isn't that the whole point though of him is to actually be massive? Once
well, yeah, he's supposed to be massive, but he's the same price as a normal Ultimate.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, he's $30, and he comes with canister of ooze. He comes with a weapon. He comes with 5 extra hands, so he comes with a decent amount. Like, he was the same price as Kong, and he's bigger.
Yeah, he is.
And with more stuff. Like, just like bang for your buck. Super Shredder's probably, I would say, I don't know about the best turtle figure we got in detail, but easily the best in value.
Overall, you'd be stupid not to buy him if you see him in a store.
Yeah, if you see him in stores, he was up for a little bit on the NECA store, but I think it's currently it's down now.
Sold out?
Well, it didn't sell out. It was like you only had like a window to pre-order.
Oh.
So it was like made to order. But now that that's closed, you're kind of at the mercy of Walmart. Walmart and third-party people. So if you definitely see one, I would highly recommend grabbing it. What do you guys think? If you guys picked up this figure, what's your favorite turtle action figure? Or is Michael Bay just more your thing? Please let us know in the comments. We also have Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. Guys like to keep up to date with the channel and donate. We greatly appreciate it. And help us defeat those guys just by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video.
Sorry I puked in my mouth a little bit, Steve.
Yeah, don't get sick in my office. God.